Today we're talking about what it's like living in Colorado Springs. Stay tuned to the end, we'll talk all about it. Hey guys, I'm James Dean, team leader of the James E. Mountain Homes team. Thank you so much for watching these videos. Just really quick before we get into the meat of this video, I just wanted to make sure if you haven't done so already, hit that subscription button down below, hit that notification bell. That keeps you updated on all the new videos that we have coming out weekly. We've got several that come out each week on this channel, so please stay up to date with that. Also, if you've got any questions whatsoever that are real estate related or just in the community, please don't hesitate to reach out to us and give us a call. You can either call us at 719-266-2725. You can text us to that number as well, or you can email us at info@jdmret.net. Please, whatever you got to do to get those questions to us, please ask. We're here to help. We're here to provide value to you and helping you make informed decisions, whether you're looking to buy or sell real estate or just typical questions for the community out here. We are local experts of this area and we love this area. So please reach out to us, and we hope you guys enjoy this video. So today, guys, we're talking specifically about what it's like living in the Colorado Springs area. Now, we've lived here in this area for almost 10 years. My wife and I personally live up in the mountains, but we do a lot down in Colorado Springs. We both work down in the Colorado Springs area. We have lots of friends that live down in the Colorado Springs area too, and we can talk pretty intelligently on that as well, and we're going to do that right now. Now, the one thing to remember is Colorado Springs is a bigger city. I would say it's not a huge city. It's not overly busy. It's not Denver, thank God. And it's also not a lot of the big cities that you're used to seeing out back east. If you live somewhere along the East Coast, like the Atlantas, the Miamis, the Orlandos, the New York, the DC, it's not like that at all. It's also not like LA or San Diego or anything on the West Coast. So it is larger, but it's more spread out. And the really interesting thing that we see with Colorado Springs is the way it's grown. It's got little pockets of areas that most folks, when they live in those areas, they typically frequent the restaurants and the shopping and everything else within those areas because they're all kind of clumped together and they've got the ability to do that. They don't have to go all the way across town to go do something else. Now, mostly on the south side of Colorado Springs is where you're going to find all the military bases. You're going to have Peterson Space Force Base, which is attached to Colorado Springs Airport, which is kind of on that southeastern side of Colorado Springs. And then on the southern edge of the Colorado Springs area in Fountain, you've got Fort Carson, which is a huge base with the Army that's out here. We've also got Northcom, and we've got Schriever Air Force Base that's even further out east. We have a lot of military that are out here. Now, those are some of the older areas and some of the areas that don't have a whole lot of growth going just like it does up north. So you'll still see a lot of great homes in those areas. Just know that's not really where Colorado Springs is growing rapidly. It's growing rapidly to the north. So some folks like that, they want to be down there in those older areas, more established, closer to the downtown area. But as you get further north in the Colorado Springs areas, where you're going to see a lot of the newer builds that are going on, the newer subdivisions that are going up there, the new shopping, the new movie theaters, all the new things to do outside near the Northgate area, connecting basically into the Monument, the Palmer Lake area, which is a really pretty area as well, which is all still considered in that Colorado Springs area. There's the joke all the time that Colorado Springs and Denver are going to combine and touch sometime in the next 10, 20 years. I think we moved here 10 years ago. They were saying in 10 years that's going to happen. It still hasn't happened. There's a lot that needs to happen before that, but they're definitely getting closer, and there's a lot more congestion going on between the two. Now, the cool thing too about Colorado Springs is we do have our own little local airport that does fly to the majority of the areas that your bigger airports will. And if it doesn't, it'll hub into a Denver or Dallas or something like that to be able to get you to it. But it's a great airport to fly through. And honestly, for the little bit more money it costs for the tickets, you'll probably save even more money on parking and the driving going up to Denver International. So there's definitely something to think about on that side too. Colorado Springs also has very different dynamics based on the style of living or the type of homes that are out there. Generally, everything east of I-25, it's going to be pretty flat, pretty standard. There'll be some little rolling hills here and there, but for the most part, it'll be pretty standard across the board. You'll just have newer and older neighborhoods out there, more established, less established, and you'll have your different school zones and districts that are out there as well. And it kind of goes north and south long ways, and it pushes out to the east just a little bit also. Once you cross west of I-25, you're getting into more of that front range type feel of the foothills of the Rocky Mountains, where it's going to feel a little bit more mountainous without really getting in the mountains. So that's something that a lot of folks strive for. Those are a little bit older homes typically that are in that area, a little bit more expensive as well, because that's where most folks want to live. They like being in that area. They're trying to feel like they're in Colorado as much as possible. So that's kind of what they gun for and they shoot for. So those are some of the areas that you can kind of take a look at and see. And then you've got obviously Monument and Palmer Lake, like I talked about earlier, still a little bit more of a small town type feel in Colorado Springs, although that's rapidly changing. They've got a lot more dynamics that are out there with their Tri-Lakes area that's really pretty on the west side of I-25, and just a gorgeous area. And it's a nice area in between. If there's a chance you're going to be commuting from Denver to Colorado Springs or back and forth on there, it's another great area to take a look at in the El Paso County area. In Manitou Springs also, we can't forget Manitou Springs, nestled right up as you go up the, start to go up the pass on Highway 24. It's right there, and it's a very artsy style town that's down there. They got good places to eat and hang out. Very touristy down there as well. It's where the incline is. It's where you can hop on the Manitou Pikes Peak train, a railway to take you all the way to the Pikes Peak also. So a cool little area down in that area too. And just a certain area to look at if it's something that you're considering, if it fits your price points as well. So I hope this kind of answers some questions on what it's like living in Colorado Springs. As far as, cost of living, it's really similar to pretty much most larger cities. The homes are more expensive here than they are in different areas. If you're in the military and looking at coming out here, just know that's always been an issue. It was an issue when I was in the military before I retired too, with BAH really not catching up to what it needed to for the actual home costs that are out here. So certainly look at that and the different caveats between the two on those. But there's lots of different positions as far as jobs are concerned out there. It's a great place for spouses if they're PCSing to the actual Colorado Springs area with their husband. It's an easy place for spouses to find jobs because it's a bigger city than a lot of the military bases are around, which is nice to have as well. And there's just so much to do year round out here as well. So certainly some stuff to look at, certainly some things to enjoy. And I think you'll really, really enjoy living in this area. Most folks love Colorado Springs. There's a reason why there's so many folks that move out here and they decide, oh, I'm going to retire, I'm going to stay out here permanently. So certainly something to check out. If you guys got any more questions about it, don't hesitate to ask. I will answer them all as best as I can. Look forward to seeing you again soon. Guys, I really hope that you enjoyed that video. And once again, before you sign off, make sure you hit that subscription button, that notification bell down below. That will keep you updated on all the new videos that we have come out that are here to inform you and help keep you updated on what's happening here, both in the community and in real estate as well. And once again, too, if you got any questions, please do not hesitate to give us a call, 719-266-2725. You can text us at that number as well, or you can email us at info@jdmret.net, and we will get back to you as quickly as possible to answer all of those questions. We're here to serve you, and we look forward to helping you soon.